Ready? Yeah. So determine the percent change for each of the following. If necessary, round to the nearest tenth of a percent. So you need to have your notes out from yesterday. At the top it says percent change notes. The first one, 45 to 54. What number does 45 represent? The old. So I'm going to label it with an O. And if I'm going from $45 to 54, or it's not dollars, it's not the dollar sound, but it's dollar sign. But my 54 is going to be the new. What's the formula for percent change? How can I find the percent change of this? What formula am I going to use? Amaya?
The percent and then the triangle.
Because that's the delta sign that represents
Isn't that the change part?
change. Keep going.
And then it equals 45.
No. Read the whole formula to me. I don't want to know what numbers will plug in yet.
Percent change.
Percent change equals. Use your formula on your note sheet.
What? New and old.
There you go. New,
Subtracted by old.
old,
Over old. And then that little dot.
times.
Yeah, times 100%.
There you go. So that's the formula you're going to use. You don't have to write that down on your opener. I'm just writing that down as a refresher. Okay, so for this particular problem, I have my percent change. We identified my new number, so what do I plug in for new? 54 minus my old number,
45,
divided by my old number,
35,
times 100 what?
20%.
Even though we're not going to hit the percent sign in our calculator, equals.
20%.
Now, when you do this, remember, when you take 54 minus 45, make sure you hit equals after that. If you don't, you'll end up with the wrong answer in your calculator. So Nico says we're going to end up with
Plus
20%. Amaya, why are you saying plus? You're right. Just tell me why.
Because it didn't give us a negative.
It didn't give us a negative, so it's going to be an increase.
Positive.
So it's an increase in the percent change. Yeah, Mr. McFarland, can you stand back there? Talkouts, please. All right. So make sure you have number 1 down. Moving on. So number 2, Amaya noticed right away that we're using the same numbers, but this time we're flipping them in order. If I'm going from a 54 to a 45, is that going to be an increase or a decrease in the percent change? Just looking at it. If I'm going from a high to a lower, it's going to be a decrease. A decrease. So we know our answer is going to be a negative answer. So our old number is first, then our new number. To receive full credit, I need to put percent
Change.
and change. Then I need to follow it up with an equal sign. Cheyenne, go ahead and tell me what's right.
45 minus 54 divided by 54 times 100%.
Times 100 what? Okay. So Cheyenne, when we take 45 minus 54 equals, divided by 54 times 100, what do we end up with?
16.666.
You said negative 16, right? So negative 16.666 repeating. Now, we're rounding this to the nearest tenth. How many spots behind the decimal is the 10th spot, Tanisha? 1. So I'm going to look at this 6. I'm going to look to the right of it. Is the number to the right of it 5 or larger? Yes. So what happens to the number that's underlined?
It
Becomes a 7. So my answer is then going to be, don't forget, negative 16.7%. Good.
This is actually easy.
All right.
We're gonna give
Flip
us
it over.
one.
Flip it over. Start working on the back one.
This one get harder.
This Monday, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. It's not going to get... The steps is not going to get harder, but I'm going to throw some word problems at you on Monday. So Monday, you'll have a worksheet that's a review of the decrease, increase, the price increase, decrease. then you'll have percent change,
So it's not gonna
and
be
then you'll have
minus.
word problems that have that mixed in. The word problems, Mr. McFarland can vouch for me, has really thrown some kids. But I think it's also because the kids are looking at them and just trying to guess. But if you read them, it tells you right within the word problem which notes you'll use, okay? But no, as far as this is concerned, I'm not going to add another new lesson attached to this to make it more difficult.
Okay.
All right, moving right along. Bobby, what do I write?
You take
Well, what's my first? I always like to identify my old number and my new number.
100's the old and 120's the new.
Okay?
We put percent triangle equals 120 minus 100. We put our 100 underneath.
So divided by 100.
Right. So
And then, no wait, you're not done yet.
Why did the FAL come
times 100
from?
100 what?
percent.
Okay.
Equals
Okay, so we're gonna take,
And when we do this part here,
we take whatever number minus 120, hit the equal sign, and divide it by
okay.
100
And after you
equals,
do that,
and
then
then times 100.
and what did you get when you did that?
I got 20%.
Okay, is it an,
20.
good, because it's an increase, so plus 20%. Any questions? Okay? So while you're waiting, take a look at the next one. Start working on it. If you have it done already, nice job.
Number 5's a no-brainer.
Maybe. We shall see.
Number 5 was-
All right. Nico, identify my old number.
10,
New
12%.
formula.
And then line
Equals.
equals line.
So you're doing your division, your fraction bar? Okay, what goes on the top part of your fraction bar or your division sign?
12 minus 10.
Okay,
And underneath goes 10.
okay.
And point 100
What's that point stand for?
times.
Times. Okay, so 12 minus 10 equals times 100. What do you end up with?
Times 10. Oh, I'm still doing like the thing. I'm so
Plus 20.
Okay, so try it again. Type in your calculator. Hey, Sass. Focus on you. Try to ignore. That's not what I got. Can someone help him out? Amaya?
The answer is,
Yeah,
I got plus 20%.
I got plus 20% as well. What about you guys?
Plus 20%. Yeah.
Did everybody get plus 20%? Nico, put a star by that one. I'll come around and I'll see what you typed in. Okay? All right. And the last one. Bobby thinks I'm trying to trick y'all on this one. Didn't trick you? Okay, so my new number. What's my new number? Sanisha, my new number.
What you mean? Like, type the
Where do I put the N above for my new number?
0,
And my old number?
7.
All right.
Then, you put the percent sign in the triangle.
Because the triangle represents
Change.
change. Then your equal sign. Don't forget that equal sign. All right?
Then 0 minus 7. And then 7 under the
Because under that means you're going to, what operation? Divide. And then you're going to,
multiply.
by,
Percent.
nice,
And equals
negative 100%. So when Sanisha took 0 minus 7, you end up with negative 7. Negative 7 divided by 7, you get negative 1. Negative 1 times 100 will be negative 100. And since it's a percent change, we're talking about percent, we put the percent sign on the back of it. How many guys got that right?
Are you recording this like Mr. Bestie?
I sure am, so they're hearing you participate. Do you guys wanna say hi?
Hello.
Oh, there we
Yo,
go.
I'm gonna be screaming. She said my name. So.
No.
I also said Sidisha quit being sassy.